Well, the centre has requested all states to reduce tax on diesel and petrol, with the Petroleum Minister writing to the state chief ministers to cut state tax on fuels. The centre requesting states to provide some relief to consumers. So the Petroleum Minister himself writing to the state chief ministers to cut state tax on fuels. There has been a spike in the price of fuel and diesel, which has caused much inconvenience to the consumer, to commuters. Let me go straight across to National Affairs editor Rahul Srivastava for more. Rahul, over to you. Can you give us more details? Because the Petroleum Minister initially had defended the revision of the fuel prices, but now asking states to cut the tax on fuels, thereby giving relief.
One thing, it's a very complex pricing structure as far as fuels are concerned. Now, after a public outcry and a political attack by parties like Congress and others, the centre yesterday moved in tactically by reducing the excise duty on petrol and diesel, that is a central excise duty on petrol and diesel, by ₹2 each. Now, by that, the government has put the onus of reducing further the prices of petrol on the states. Interestingly, on each litre of diesel and petrol sold, the states are levying close to 25 to 49% of VAT. That depends on each state. For example, Maharashtra being the highest by levying something close to 48.98% of VAT. That actually had led to the prices of petrol in Bombay touching a high of 80 rupees last week, and diesel touching almost 60 to 61 rupees in states like UP. The centre knows that it cannot drastically any further cut the central excise, and to provide relief, the states which are taking a huge amount of revenue from petroleum products can step in and provide relief.
Okay.
And that is why, in a move which can also be economic and political, the Petroleum Minister is all set today to write a letter to all chief ministers in the country and asking them if they can reduce the VAT, then public can be provided certain amount of relief, as crude prices internationally have touched $59 to a barrel, and that has been leading to an upward revision of fuel prices.
Okay.
One will have to wait and see whether states respond, because just over the last 2 months, when the GST was implemented, states fearing that their revenue may go down had increased the VAT they were charging on petroleum. So the ball is now in the court. One will have to wait and see what they do.
Right. All right. We leave it at that. Rahul Srivastava there, the Petroleum Minister who had backed daily fuel price revision, now writing to all states, requesting them to cut taxes on fuel to soften the blow of the spike in prices that commuters have seen since the month of July. We leave it at that.